Good morning, boys. Well, some errors happened in my recorder. Well, good morning, boys, and we are here today to talk about Druid, to talk about the gear, the talents, and the runes. All that we know right now. I already did my build for PvP, and I'm going to explain you guys how it's going to work for me in the next phase, phase 3. So, and welcome everybody to join in and tune in. So, let's go and let's see what is going to happen. So, the new PvP set is already come out, right? And I assembled the PvP set just because of one reason, because the shoulders that you craft at Leather Worker do not work outside of Nightmare or Emerald Dream. Sorry. And for that reason, I prefer to have the full set bonus of 6 pieces on PvP that is going to provide me with a lot more stamina, and choose some pieces from other reputations as well as Sunken Temple. So the set bonus will be the PvP set, 6 pieces that you can get from rank 7 on PvP, and some of other pieces we will go on already, and we are going to get them from Sunken Temple. So as you guys can see, the set of PvP mostly is with stem and intellect, that is huge for Boomy, and the ad give you 13 stem, 10 stem, 13 stem, the gloves 11 stem, 10 stem, and 10 stem. Okay? So it's huge. As you guys can see, it's like 6 pieces, and all of the pieces give you intellect, spell power, and stamina. The neck, I pick up one neck from Sunken Temple that give you 9 stamina and 8 intellect. The cloak I'm using, the cloak from level 40, is one of the cloaks that is the cloak that got more stamina right now. I could pick up one cloak from level 50 that's going to give me more spell power, but doesn't have that extra stam that I'm looking for as a Boomy. Okay, so another interesting fact, as you guys can realize, we have shoulders enchant already, and these shoulders enchant will be crafted by the leather worker as well. So we have head enchant as well, it's 8 intellect head enchant. We have 9 spell power on the shoulders, 5 hour resistance on the cloak, and the restitutioner is a new enchant. And this enchant what does is like permanently enchant a piece of chest armor to reflect 9 damage back to the attacker when it did bear instructs in the melee. So this is going to give the melee swings back to the attacker. This is probably this is a tryout. I'm gonna try how it goes with this enchant, but this is very good against warriors, rogues, shamans that we already know that are completely overpowered. Now with the rune, this is completely out of mind. The next one is going to be the wrists, the cloth wrists that you can buy them into the Warsong Glut reputation. You need to be exalted, so if you didn't farm, go do it, go check it. I choose the Nightmare Focus Staff, and you can get this one by reputation in Emerald Dream. And I choose this staff instead of the sword and the offend, the dagger and offend. By the simple reason that you have 13 stem, 22 intellect with the enchant, and 26 intellect that is completely overpowered for Boomy. Some have the opinion that crit doesn't matter that much. I do believe crit matters as well, and a lot, because of the crit with the Starfire, and we suffer a lot. I do, at least in PvP, suffer a lot with the non-crits Starfire, and there are a lot of them. So I do believe I'm gonna try out stack a little bit more intellect, stack a little bit more stem, and try out to grab those big crits, right? The biggest crit that I did it still today was 3.3k, and I didn't even get the clip from that. That's crazy. So the gloves, I will go with the set, and thanks God we have one ace now. We can enchant one ace on the gloves, that is huge. The belt, you can find it into Sankatable and give you like 10 stem, 9 intellect with the chance to hit spells, that is huge, and 14 spell damage is very good as well. So as we know, you can get your PvP set here. If I didn't, I don't know if I say it already, but if I didn't, you can get your PvP set tier as exalted, okay, as as rank 7. Rank 7, you can get the tier. So this is very interesting. Roar of the Dream. What is Roar of the Dream, boys? As you guys can see it and can read it, 14 stam and your armful spells have the chance to increase your spell power by 66 for 10 seconds. This is huge, right? This is best in slot for PvP, surely. Okay? And you can get this ring being I don't know if exalted, Hevered with Emerald Dream with the new zone. So as you guys see, it's already two items, the staff and the ring. Okay, so it's huge. Keep an eye on the new zone and keep an eye on the reputation. That is going to be very helpful for you. Dark Claw here. This ring is from Uncountable, but you can go with two choices, right? I choose the 16 stem with the 8 spells by 1%, but you can go with another one if you want. I will do that experience myself. That is going with the I'm sorry. Oh, this one over here. That is the 11 intellect with 12 spirits and a 15 spell power. Okay. The next trinket that I'm going to show you guys. In trinkets you have a lot of options as well. We have Dark Moon trinkets. You have this new one that is the Emerald Dream with the reputation. Anguish of the Dream. Increase the damage of a healing or next attack spell by 40 when you kill a target. So we are Boomkin. I don't know about you guys, but I do a lot of kills in AB and I do a lot of kills in Warsong Lodge. And imagine having that effect, 40 spell, and you probably can snapshot for your Starfire with the trinkets, right? I'm an alchemy, so I use the pot as well, the alchemy pot. So I will try out to snapshot my Starfire in order to have the big damage and the big numbers. But you have a lot of options. You have the PvP, the Blood Moon event trinket that is going to be just for boomies and it's going to give you 7 stam that is huge as well with spell power and mana per second. You have the Atali blood ritual. You have the Dark Moon Fair. The Dark Moon Fair is not even here, I do believe. You have another one, Defender of the Timber Maw, that is crazy, that give you like a guy that can heal you. You have oh, the Dark Moons are here, and the Dark Moon that I was working was, let me see if I can find it. Spellcaster Torment causing them to wander in suffering by 3%. Dark Moon Overgrow. Restore energy, decay. Now, was the Torment? I think was the Torment, right? Because it's a stun. It's normally a stun. But well, for now we're gonna keep up these two for the purpose of the video. The next one is the drop in Uncountable as well, and increase your spell damage by 96 and healing by 92 for 20 seconds. I do believe this type of trinkets come in WoD or Kata. I'm really not sure because it's a long time ago. Every time you cast a spell, the bonus is reduced by 8 and the spell damage and healing by 16. So, what happens? When you cast in the beginning of the fight, you have 96 spell power more and another than 92 healing spell power more. Every time you cast a spell, this bonus will be reduced by 8 on the spell damage and 16 on healing. I don't know if you guys play WoW enough back in the days, and I don't remember what was the expansion. I do know was between Wrath and WoD or Wrath and Kata. These type of trinkets, they were very interesting back in the days, and I do believe this is going to be very interesting as well in these days. The idol, as we know, the same idol Wrath. We don't have nothing new about idols, so this is going to be the shoes. I will drop the link into the video so you guys can check out all the items. For the talents, as I announced in the thumbnail, the talents, this is going to be a big discussion about among boomies, right? Because we can choose some stuff. We don't have that many new stuff, but we can choose some stuff. My build will be with Nature's Grasp, the full points on Starfire now, the Nature's Grasp re-3, because I really want my Nature's Grasp to proc against the Shaman, against the Warrior, against the Rogue. Sometimes I struggle more with those classes than a Priest, and it's not supposed. I don't know why, probably it's my main style. But you can go in other builds, right? That is going to be viable as well, because it's not just one way to play the game, right? People sometimes people sometimes focus and say like, oh, I play the game this way, and some big streamer play the game this way, and is right, right? No, sometimes a different build can be better for you. In this case, these are for me the main three builds with some difference in some specs. So in this case, I would use Nature's Grasp because of the kite onto the melees, and melees, let me tell you, they will be so much stronger this phase than phase 2. I go with Nature's Grasp to stun them. Finally, I finish my Shepherd Shifter. That is huge because I always change form to travel form, then Pumpkin form, then travel form again, and so I waste a bunch of mana. I go with the Starfire and all of the three, right? In this case, I will choose Mark of the Wild to the 35% bonus into the stats. Okay? So this is probably will be my main build. My second build. Now I have other builds as well. My second build will be with the Moonglow to manage mana without the Nature's Grasp. In the BGs is important to manage mana, right? So the Moonglow will help you to manage mana. You can argue with me, instead of having Moonglow, I can have Furor, and this is a really cool build as well, because I have the stat from the Mark of the Wild, and I can go Furor to go into bear form. I will have 40 mana, 40 rage, and I can bash him with my Furor, and I can French regeneration myself. That is huge as well, right? So it's between the Moonglow or the survivability. Okay? The main scheme will stay the same. The main scheme will stay the same. You always can go for the bear, for the mana, or for the roots. And remember, boys, we will not have any new stun. Okay? As a Boomy is what we get. At least till now. They probably can give us like I don't know, Solar Beam would be nice, or Cyclone in the rune, but till now we don't have that information. Okay? So it's what we have. The third build is a little bit crazy one. I will try out to see what's up, and my idea is like going with the stats, going into the bear and survive, and having the 3 dots, Insect Swarm, Moonfire, Sunfire, and let them burn and try to survive meanwhile. So this is experimental one. My for sure my 2 builds will be this one and this one, okay? And this is experimental build. So I will you guys can see it as well. You guys can try out, but I do believe even the god of the Boomies Moonfire will do something like that. Okay? So this is my idea till now. And the last topic that I want to cover in this video, to not be longer, is the runes. Okay, and the new quality of life spells that they did on the Boomy. They supposedly put duration change from -1 ms to 0. Entangling roots and natural Shepherd Shift reduce the mana cost of all Shepherd Shift by 10%, and duration change from -1 to 0 is not something not clear. Imbues the druid with natural energy. Melee attack as a tuning override passive druid and non-instant spell cast. Well, you will not use a change of causing the caster ending class in clear casting. The clear casting state reduces the mana, rage, or energy cost of your next damage or healing spell. the clear casting enter in clear casting, okay? Omen of the Clarity. Okay, so that is the old one and that is the new one. And the new one, the difference is the old one would be imbue the druid with natural. Each of the druid melee attacks, okay, have chance to causing, and so was melee attacks. Now the new one will be has the chance of causing the caster entering clear casting state. The clear casting state, well, now is the normal clear cast as the shamans. But in order for you to get the Omen of Clarity, you have increased all damage you deal with physical attacks by 2%. And I can show you guys, it's 5 points. So as a Boomy, you will not hit them with a staff. So it's not worth it. That's why I didn't put any of those. Next one. Here we go for the runes. Engraved Belt Berserker, not for us. Well, right? They are showing us the same thing. What they did different is not interesting. Dream States, the new one, is nothing new. I tried to see what they did, like 3 seconds, level 1 druid, engraved the same way is nothing new. I don't know why they put this update, but it's nothing new here, like it's exactly the same. So Survival Instincts is not for us. Efflorences, this is for healer, although I don't believe you're going to use this one with Elun's Fires, but for healer, this is huge. We all know Swiftmans and the Fluorescence is going to be huge. Engraved Braces, Elune Fires. This is a good one, right? Some of your spell and abilities extend duration of your damage and dealing over time. So, when you proc Elune's Fire, what happens is Starfire extend the Moonfire by 6 seconds. Okay, this is huge. Wrath extends Sunfire by 3 seconds. So, when you are running with Ellen's Fire, probably would be a good idea running with the Sunfire as well, so you can like let them burn. That is my idea as well for my third build because of the Ellen's Fires. This is interesting, right? This is interesting. Is what we need right now? I don't think so, right? And we just have two. We need to wait for the third one for the braces and see what is going to be the rune. So, but basically, Lune's Fire like extends your Moonfire by 6 seconds, Sunfire by 3 seconds, and then of course the dealer extends by 6 seconds your Rejuve and Feral the Hip. Each effect can only be extended up to 3 times. So, in this case, 12, 18 seconds is very long. It's going to be very interesting. Okay. Our rune for Boomy in the Elm right now, the rune that we have, they just announced two. I probably will expect one more, because Gale of the Winds increases the damage done by your Hurricane by 100%. It is no longer as a cooldown, and this mana cost. This is improve on the Hurricane, but we don't use it, right? In PvP, this is not. If we just have this, well, it is what it is for spinning the flag. But for now, is not excited. Is nothing excited about runes or spells in the druid. The set bonus at 60, yes, but when the set bonuses come, I will do a video for the 60, the phase 4, and right now we are in phase 3. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys enjoy the video, drop a like and a follow into the channel. Check me out on Twitch as well. I Twitch, I do streams every day live. Twitch.tv slash dfox with 2z's in the end, and we will come with more videos probably on YouTube. We cover like Boomy PvP. I hope you guys enjoy it. Drop a like, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.